Wow, okay, so we're in the old Kmart building in the Binghamton Plaza. This is where the checkout area was. And when I was a kid, this right here was wide open. This was Grant's back then in the 60s, early 70s, late 60s. And it went over to Grandway. And somebody told me that that was Grand Union. Nope, I'm quite certain it was Grandway, and then Grand Union went over into the middle area. But over that direction was the restaurant. And I feel like it was like elevated a little bit, like you had to go up a couple stairs or something. Anyway, all the way in the back. And John, you're telling me that you guys obviously store the golf carts. Whose golf carts are these?
Empire.
Okay.
Empire golf carts out of Conklin.
This is huge and cool as hell. And cooler in here. It's 85 outside today. It's probably about what, 75 in here? 72? Not bad.
Pharmacy.
Okay, yeah, so that's where the pharmacy was. And just here's the front doors for perspective. Pharmacy, and then
The restaurant is behind there.
restaurant in there, right? That was later. Earlier the restaurant was back where I had said it was.
Correct.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy in here. So you're employed by Galisi, and Galisi's contention is that this building is viable for a build out, right?
Yes,
Okay. Are you authorized to speak on Galisi's
I am.
okay. Now just to be fully transparent, did Galisi kind of lead you to get a hold of me?
No.
Or you did that on your own?
I did it on my own.
Okay. And for everybody that's watching this video, John doesn't have social media, so his wife, Luann, reached out to me and invited me on a tour, which, of course, who wouldn't say yes?
The offices were here.
Right, so the bathrooms were...
Bathrooms on each side. There's two in front of you.
Was that a changing room over
Yeah,
there?
those were the changing rooms.
Oh, there it even says, you can see the old, what do you call it, it's up there. That's kind of cool. And then offices all along. This is if you walk in and all the way to the back right. And that's obviously like storage room and all that. But honestly, it looks solid in here. I'm certainly not any kind of a structural engineer, so my opinion is absolutely worth the words that I'm saying right now, and that's about it. But here we are. Who knows? Who knows what this could be? I don't know. The restaurant was this far back on the right?
I believe we were
It seems like it's kind of,
This
it was kind of in the middle. There was stuff behind it too, but kind of
might have
far
been
back.
changed, but this is where the employee break room was and stuff. It's right here.
Okay. And now we go into the,
All right.
yeah, what do we got back here? Oh, this is like out of a movie.
This is where I'm talking inside. This is where the storage area and loading dock. But this is where the Kmart main storage section was.
Okay,
Was here, but I have like
okay, I got you.
TT long guard, TT oddities, the story stuff.
What was this little, almost like a,
Yeah, this was actually where they stored the shoes and stuff.
okay. All right, and then this is storage for a business that is here currently, right?
This is Kmart. Originally it's Kmart.
I got you.
Kmart had this one.
I got you.
This one, that's Brian. Brian, this is Steve.
Hey, Brian.
Steve.
Okay, hey, Brian. You're the owner of a business here in the Binghamton Plaza. Tell me what it's called again.
TTJR Oddities.
Okay, and that doesn't say very much. What's really something is coming into your back room here, and oh my God, and these are all estate sales or what?
House cleanouts, estate sales, liquidation stuff, storage unit cleanouts that we do.
And is this your storage area, or can
This is
people
just-
come back here and
no,
look around?
This is just
Or
our storage. So this is overstock, and it's re-up for after we sell something, we come back out here.
but look at all these
replace it
motorcycle
with
parts too. Holy,
stuff that we had back here.
and chairs and stuff. Pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Refabulous Furnishings in Appalachian, and they've got nothing on you right now. I mean, their stuff is ready to go. You're probably,
This
You
is
probably
just
wanna-
warehouse stuff.
Yeah,
Wait till
yeah.
you see the store part.
yeah.
My
All right.
store has got just as big.
Okay, cool. So we are in, sorry, Brian, say the name of your store again.
TTJR Oddities.
Okay, in the Binghamton Plaza. This Sportster is under $4,000. I don't know, that looks like a pretty good deal. And how much you got on this one, Brian?
That one is a no-sailor at the moment.
It's a what?
It's not for sale at the moment.
Oh, you're gonna ride it, are you?
That's personal one.
That's awesome. Some nice bikes here
I
too.
got 3,600 on that one.
Jeez, that's a pretty good price for that too. What year is that one?
That's a 2001.
It's in good shape. Is that a Fat Boy?
That is actually a Yamaha.
Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to delete that. This is a sweet looking bike. Jeff Oster, how are you watching? Got to challenge you with the white wheels or white tires. All right, so Binghamton Plaza to the right of where the Kmart used to be. And this is the parking lot, the famous parking lot underneath which is apparently a dump with a lot of tires and all that stuff. It's has never made sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me, but it's also in the past, who knows. And here we are in this store. I'm gonna just walk up through. This place is filled with stuff. It's definitely, if people wanna walk through, it's a good browsing place. Probably gonna find something. Pretty cool place. Pretty cool place. And here we are back with the motorcycles in the back.
If you want to stop right there for a minute.
Now, can you say all that again, Brian? What is it?
It's got 475 Andrew cams in it.
Okay,
Stage 1 kit.
here we go. This is what I came for.
If you want to really hear a loud one, you ought to hear the one inside. Ooh.
That is ridiculous in a good way. Okay, so this is going to be obnoxious, isn't it? That's a Yamaha?
Sure is.
That's amazing. Would not guess. Would not guess that from a distance. Worth the visit just alone on that one. So this is the building that's a couple doors down from Kmart, and this is a, what is it, John?
Flea market. It's called
Flea market.
PJ's Main Street Flea Market.
Okay, and it's what did you say? What days is it open?
It's
Sunday?
open Sundays during the summertime.
Okay, so we can't get in there right now, but no, it's okay. We can see what's kind of in there, but definitely happening. I don't know what kind of shape the building is in, but here we are. Okay.
I'm done.
So John, you are the property manager here, and this is your shop. Okay, right? So
I do my best to sound good.
there I am. Look at me. All right. So can we go in, or do you want to?
Lots of tools.
Okay. All right. And this used to be what? A store, or?
When we did these stores, we built these stores back in the 80s, and because of this, we couldn't do it, so we just ran my shop out of it.
And you've been the property manager for how long?
5 years, 6 years nearly.
6
But
years.
my shop's been here for nearly 40.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. So okay. Very good. Okay, so Binghamton Plaza. Just to show where we are now. We're going next. We're going into this just to check it out. Ugh. Old man sounds.
The city should move offices here.
The what?
The city could move all the offices down here and they could have a lot of parking and everything else.
The city should. That's funny, John. I'm sure they want to hear that.
Yeah. And then the rest of it, okay. They're gonna move the social security office.
Well, I always thought that this would be a good place for Department of Social Services to go.
That's what they're looking for.
Back in 2003, 4, 5, and that. But they re-signed the lease for, you know, Cragins to have and hold. So that was the way it was.
Now the man.
So these offices, this is very interesting.
You like water?
Thank you. So this is your office. I will note that my pants are wet from sweat in this building and outdoors, and this room is nice and cold. Nice and cold. This is upstairs in that same area. Here we are.
This needs a roof. At least only in the winter time, when you got all the snow on it.
You're saying this needs a roof, but overall, how is it?
Down the windows in the winter time.
Yeah. So this would all be gone under the, so eminent domain happens, the city takes possession, and theoretically, you're more familiar with it than I am, John, this would be gone?
Yes.
Okay. And I want to say up front, I have no idea if that's the best idea or if keeping it and trying to market it better is a better idea. I don't know. Sure, I'm glad I don't need to be the decider on that. Damn, this place is cavernous. It's amazing. Amazing as in, holy crap, never ending. Lights go on here?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you suppose this was at one time?
It was a bank. It was
A bank.
actually.
Jeez. There's so much room to just wander up here. You can see, though, I mean, I guess I can understand the argument. That's some fantastic carpeting. I know someone who would like to remove that carpeting all by herself. That's a little inside joke. Okay. She would not like that.
No offices in this hallway.
Unbelievable how you get lost in this place, man. Crazy. The old Brundage Publishing, never heard of it, but that doesn't mean anything. Wow. To say this building is cavernous and never-ending is just an understatement beyond understatements. What is that?
This is where you catch the water. In the wintertime, we get leaks, and it catches the water and goes in the bucket.
Oh,
And
okay.
we don't have no leaks in the summertime. It's the wintertime when we get wet snow. That's where we got to get a roof on it.
Right,
But
right,
the price of the roof is pretty expensive.
right.
Some of the offices are like this is another office. I mean, there's massive offices here.
So, I mean, to be fair, what kind of marketing has Galisi done? And when we say Galisi, it's Michael, right? Mike Galisi, owner, right?
He just wants to keep it. He wants to redo it. One of
But
these
for
days.
what? I mean, I'm going to ask that question. For what? When it just sits here, I mean, is it a tax write-off? I mean, that's the bottom line.
Oh,
That's what I wonder about. If it just sits here like a Hulk, it does nothing for the north side. It does nothing for the city. Anyway, I will admit, I have no idea where the hell I am. Like I said, if my name were Tommy, I might be screwed. Oh, okay, now we're back. Boy, I got turned around in there. Damn. I mean, it's a crazy space with so much potential, but again, How long does it sit here with nothing happening? I just don't know what this property is going to be that's real. Because you take this building down, you take all these buildings down, or these pieces of the long mall, you take it all down. Okay, really? You're going to have a extension of the park? That's it. That doesn't do anything for the north side, to be quite frank.
It's just so much paper with a big remodel on it. They had plans on putting the Veterans Center here. In the center, where Grand Union is, they're gonna take that down to the 4-story Veterans Center in there, right? And that, I don't know if you wanna go in there, you can.
Nah, I mean, from here's good. It just, I mean, I'm just showing that, holy crap, there's so much. But the thing is, there's literally nothing here. So it makes me say, you know, the average citizen with a tiny bit of knowledge, which is dangerous.
If you walk back to the
And by the way, if I were in the mafia, I would have been dead by now. By the way. Watched Goodfellas a few too many times. But seriously, if this is sitting here for so many years, and I wouldn't even guess how many years for each thing, what is the ownership doing to market it, to make it a viable place?
It's the area. It's just a tough area. I mean,
I know, but I mean, if
we have people interested in it, but you know, if nothing works out, we had every grocery store imaginable here, counting cars. And they'd sat out front for a couple of days, count cars. They put a counter across the road. There was Aldi's. There was Save a Lot.
yeah,
You know, PNC was part of Price Chopper at one time.
right.
I believe.
It is definitely a double-edged sword. I mean, chicken or the egg, you know, fix the building, get people in here, or, you know, try to attract other things to a tough neighborhood that's, you know, undergoing, you know, you hope some positive change, but at the same time, it's hard to fix everything, you know, difficult. The country town apartments being worked on is a positive sign. The county doing the, you know, the tiny houses and the Veterans Center across the way where the bowling alley used to be, that's a big plus for the area. But the Stowe manufacturing site being leveled is another, you know, is another.
See, that's a ridiculous price, a ridiculous offer. It's $1.5 million. It's ridiculous for a piece of property this big. It's not even. I mean, they paid nearly $3 million for Stowe. So they were Endicott sold for $1 million. Now he got back on the market for $2 million.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that sometime too. You gotta take care of that one.
So while I'm here, there were some kids last night apparently broke a window in one of these stores, took some knives from one of the flea market areas. Then they came down here and busted a move and got out of here, so Binghamton Police was called. This officer here is doing a good job. He's getting some information. But that's, you know, that's what John's saying, is that it's tough because you can't market a place where there's, you know, a lot of not so great activity on a regular basis. So businesses aren't going to want to jump right in and commit all their money to something like that. And I'm certain that the rents are not, you know, dirt cheap by any stretch. I shouldn't say that. I don't have any idea. They might be 10 cents a dot, 10 cents on the yard, but God knows that's probably not true. Anyhow, Binghamton's finest coming in for a little more information. Okay, so we're gonna look at what, where the Rent-A-Center is or was.
There's a bunch of stores on the other end too, but
Are you saying was? Is Rent-A-Center still
no,
a
it
thing?
moved out because they wanted a long-term, they wanted a 5-year lease, and we couldn't give them a lease.
Right,
And
yeah.
Pet store too. Both of them moved out. because we
The
couldn't
pet
give them-
stores recently moved out though, right?
Yeah, because they both, because they couldn't give them a longer lease.
Right. Well, of course, yeah.
They didn't want to invest their money in it.
And the pizza place, the owner there said they haven't had a lease in forever.
Right.
What about the cobblers? What about the
No, he's
leather
they're
folks?
staying to the end, so
Okay.
Pizza Park.
Okay. All right. We'll check out a couple more. Why not? All right. This is down a little bit closer to where the Grand Union was. Those doors right straight ahead are the Grand Union, and the Grand Union is used for a what? It's is that where they have the flea market, or no? What do they have? Anything in
Grand
the?
Union is just a vacant store. We get
Okay.
we got storage in there. That building needs some, super lot of work. To be removed.
Okay, so this is the Rent-A-Center property. Yeah, it's not beautiful or anything, but it doesn't look insane. Again, not a structural engineer by any stretch. This right here with the metal on the front of it is the Chinese buffet, or what was Chinese buffet. And John, can you say again, why is that covered? It's not a viable
It's
spot.
not a viable spot. So this spot, some of these spots are not viable spots down to the
Okay.
this whole center section.
So some of these places just need to be gutted or rebuilt or whatever, right?
Completely, yes.
Yeah. So some of the spots are not so good, but some of them are, according to John, who is an employee of the owner of the plaza. Why am I talking like that? Old CVS,
Used to be a Hallmark store.
Hallmark store, CVS, and you're saying not a viable place
Yeah,
for a
It's
business?
got to be major gutted right down to the block walls. All new roofs, new roof decking, everything. Yes.
Okay. So if you had to guess, and I'm not going to hold you to this number or anything, but if you had to guess, and this is unfair because I'm videotaping, but I'll be unfair. If you had to guess, what's the percentage of this mall that could be built out by a store or a company that came in versus the places that we're talking about that are not viable?
I'm going to pay probably 60% is viable, and another 20% is so-so, and another 20 needs to be torn down.
And when you say tore down, you don't mean just like knocked down in the middle.
Yes, the middle
And then
some of
built
this middle
back
section
into
needs
it?
to come out of here, and the old theater needs to come down. The old demo office needs to come down, and the old
Okay.
part of the old pool hall needs to come down.
Okay, but they're on the end, so.
We're on the end. We're on
Okay.
the back side, most of them.
Can we talk about the Grand Union again for a sec? What did you say about the Grand Union?
The Grand Union needs, major work. The steel structure in it is good.
Okay.
It needs to be totally redone. Just hooked on right to the steel structure and right to the block walls.
Right.
And all new roof decking, everything else. It could be saved, but it's just debatable. Do you tear it down or do you, try to save it?
Right. That's tough. That's tough. That's a lot of money. Okay, so this used to be a paint store, John tells me, and not a viable spot, you're saying, right?
Yes. If this was open up to some walls at the time, this side's viable, that side's not really. It was two different stores at one time.
Okay. We're making our way down toward the pizza place. Making our way. Here is the sign.
It's a really nice store.
For the owner?
Not eating anything.
You're saying this is a nice store? Okay.
This used to be Radio Shack.
Oh, right. Okay. So smaller store.
Quick size store.
Yeah, it looks okay here. No horrible smell. Not terrible.
Been vacant for 5 years. I just sitting here.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the old Radio Shack, yes? Okay.
A big storage area in the back, and a huge storage area in the back.
Got you. So this is occupied. This is the home of Extreme Wrestling and formerly Jiu-Jitsu MMA. But they're much more focused on wrestling now, is what John tells me. We do not have a key with us for this because that is a situation where the key is in a safe if it is occupied. But this is pretty cool. Shout out to SV Sabres Wrestling, my alma mater. Walter. So, all right. This store is next in line after the wrestling / former jiu-jitsu place on the left-hand side of the old Grand Union. And you're saying, what? This is not a viable store. This needs a complete build out. Tear down, build out.
Good, but it needs ceilings, it needs new electric, it needs new plumbing, it needs the works.
It needs the works, okay. All right.
This is for the H&R.
And here's your inserted ad. If you would like to put your business in here, call Galese. 973-256-6600. The Galese Realty Corp. They'll build for you. I don't know if they'll build for you, but it just seems like I gave it a shot.
H&R Block.
H&R Block. If you have your taxes that need to be done. That looks like a place I would never want to go for my taxes. It's a horrible color, but all right.
Here.
They moved out this year,
Well, yeah, and last year they moved out. This year.
2024. Okay. So
This
is
is
this?
a really good store. Here.
Could you actually move in there and do business?
Right, yeah. You're
Okay.
doing right.
All right. All right.
This one just rented actually today.
So you just rented this today, even though there's all this legal stuff going on. That's a little crazy. That's quite a risk taken by the owner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What do we got going in here? Can you say?
Yes, it's going to be Ferrari Ithaca in Florida. It's called Aspen Construction. They do roofing. They do up here with the insurance company doing a lot of insurance work for the storm.
Okay.
And they also have a company that they're going to be put out in the parking lot where they do dent removals for cars that.
It sounds to me like they're not planning to be here a whole heck of a long time.
They got a 3-month lease.
3-month lease, okay. That makes more sense. Gotcha. Used to be Tommy's Nails, I guess, at one time,
And then it was a beauty shop.
which is across the
Hair
street
salon
now.
after that.
Hair salon. Air conditioning cranking in here. I'm just gonna step right in here. Damn. Air conditioning feels good in here. So this is a 3-month lease. Company coming in to do storm damage. They're actually a contractor or an insurance company? Contractor, okay.
They do insurance.
I got you. I am ready. So, as John says, this is a church, or as John puts it, the church people.
Non-denominational church.
I love John's description. The church people. Oh, this is cool. Little thing.
This store is this is all redone. This is all redone, new ceilings, lighting, and everything.
Nice. I feel like I should come in here to hear a presentation on selling knives, and then go out there and put $200 into a set of knives that I'll try to sell. I'm such a jerk. I'm in the house of non-denominational holiness, and I'm making knife jokes. But anyway, who hasn't been there? But this is a good, viable, not business, but they're paying rent, right? Yes. They're paying rent? Okay. Nice people, John says, so that's good. Let's give them some props at Iglesia Cristiana El Yo Soy. There you go. Some people will make fun of my accent. That's okay.
These places been here for over 50 years.
Yeah. We know these folks. We love these folks. Everybody loves these folks.
Tim did those, was in the process.
Yeah. So those are for Chubby
Those
Checker.
are for chubby.
Yeah.
That's
These are
fantastic.
13 inch size. That's the
13.
first pen Tim made.
That's me. I'm almost, I think 12 and a half, 13 fit me. And here you guys are, yay, on video, in your shop. Everybody loves you.
Well, thank
Nobody wants to see you move. But you guys will move, and you'll do it out of your home, or what are you going to do? Yeah, that's what you
do it
thought.
out of your home. Zoning.
Well, you could secretly do it out of your home. Well, what are you guys thinking? Do you have an idea? If
Everything I use comes out of China.
oh dear God, here we go with the politics. I'm just joking. But you're all about the tariffs. He's all about the tariffs.
Yeah.
But yes,
$77 for a gallon of cement.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Try to add on some tariffs.
Yes. The air conditioning in the truck.
So we just visited the Harrises, and they said they don't really have a plan, and they're just kind of hanging in there until whatever happens. And then, of course, we have New York Pizzeria. So many people saying they call it New York Chefs or New York Chef still. And Germano and Fabrizio Michiti are the brothers who own this. I should specify they are brothers of one another, originally from Italy. And anyway, great pizza. In my top 5 locally for sure. A lot of people love it. Some people don't. That's life. That's pizza. We're walking around the side where a lot of my teenage memories were cemented. Tim Cady, if you're watching, look at this. Tim Cady, good friend of mine from 3rd grade on, worked there, walked down that hall to the theaters. Also, where I once thought I was Willie Moscone. I was not. But at least I didn't buy a billiards cue like several of my friends. They're probably still pretty good at it, but whatever. So John, do we have a business going into one of these things?
We were going to thinking about putting event, like an event center, you know, you got people wanting to rent stuff, you know, they have little parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But it never worked out because, you know, everything going on with the city. We gutted the whole damn thing. We're going to redo the whole thing.
And it says mold abatement in progress. Authorized. Am I authorized, John?
Everything's done and authorized and clean.
Am I authorized
Yes.
though? Am I authorized personnel?
Yes.
All right. This looks like a Dustin Hoffman movie.
Completely done. Ready for
Wow. Okay, picture it. I actually walked in this door one year, and there was Jay Dinga and his 2 boys playing billiards right there. Terry. They were here at that time. Anyway, so can I walk in there, John?
Sure can.
Okay, I'll trip over this baggy thing. All right, so supposedly I'm not going to get mold in my lungs, which is, it would be bad because I had pneumonia last year. Well, last year, this year. So is that still a 2nd floor that goes down?
That's got to be eliminated. That was part of the old, that's what they want to get rid of.
But
The wall back,
you
yeah.
used to walk downstairs
Yeah.
and there were a bunch of tables down there too?
There's a wall built in, a wood wall built there now.
Okay.
Temporary wall.
Okay. But this was all filled with pool tables. And right here where John is standing, and you can see the outline, was the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I ever got a drink here. I think maybe got food here.
Yeah, they had food.
Yeah, they had food. But this is awesome. This was here, right? Or no? Yeah. This wall. Damn. That's so cool. It's so surreal being in here, man. Crazy. Crazy.
Remember Florence?
What was her name? The lady that ran this place? Florence?
Long
Florence.
gone now.
Yeah, she was not a young lady when we were teenagers. She'd probably been gone a while, right? She was nice in a crotchety way. She tolerated us. We were always very nice to her. And then you look out there, that's where you park to go to New York Pizzeria. Anyway.
It was New York Chef before that, and before that it was Delas's Bakery.
Delas's Bakery. Wow, that's going back. Some people on the north side are going to remember that. Well, some people all over the city are going to remember that. Thanks, John. This has been great. Is that the end of the tour, John?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, man. So you can't be here at the Binghamton Plaza without talking about the infamous parking lot where there was, is it factual, John? Let's get it on record. Is it factual there was a city dump here?
Yes, it is.
That's
The
insane.
incinerator was here too, also.
Well, I remember when I worked in Mayor Bucci's office and the incinerator was right over there
Correct, in the back corner.
in the back corner, and that got torn down by, oh shoot, I can't remember the name of the construction company. They do all the demos these days. Gorick, yes. Yes, thank you very much. It was Gorick back then. But anyway, so if this is park space, if this were turned into park space, if this was all gone, all this building were gone, and this was park space, it's hard to imagine what kind of abatement would have to be done. How far down would you have to go? There's the river right on the back side of this, so there's environmental issues. I might want to I might want to get in touch with my good old building and loan buddy, Elaine Miller, you know? Anyway, that's it's a Wonderful Life reference and a Mayor Bucci office reference for you folks. I don't know, are people yelling at us, John? Are people yelling at us? No, just a dad and his kids yelling at each other, which is always good. Okay, here we are.